I think you can't overlook, too, the fact that the president is making deal after deal after deal, bringing trillions of dollars of investment to the U.S. while the government is shut down, going on day 29. Vice President J.D. Vance meeting with Senate GOP leaders on Capitol Hill as Democrats sink the 13th vote to reopen the government.
And the word is the House might be coming back this week. The vote forcing more air traffic controllers to work another day without pay. We spoke to one earlier who was begging Congress to end this shutdown.
Air traffic controllers are not pawns. We shouldn't be the rope in a tug of war. We leave politics to the politicians as air traffic controllers. But we're out saying every day, in the shutdown now, pass legislation that puts these hardworking men and women back to work, reduces this distraction, and also gives them the ability to do the job of the unsung heroes they are.
Senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram joins us live on Capitol Hill with the latest on this shutdown. Chad?
Good morning, guys. Well, Vance said they will, in fact, pay the military again, but there are deep concerns about the shutdown. Senate Majority Leader John Thune warns that things will only get worse. He does not like piecemeal bills to pay certain groups of workers.
It's just a wrong way to do this. There's just a simple way to do it, is to pick up the bill on the desk of the Senate and give us 5 more Democrat votes to pass it.
Air traffic control issues are worsening, plus workers are missing paychecks. There's worry about food benefits for the needy. Those expire this weekend. Democrats are demanding that the White House free up money, which is set aside for an emergency.
It's $8 billion a month for SNAP, okay? We have 5 to 6. You bet we could find the rest of the money to do that. And so what they want to say, for politics, is that it's the Democrats that don't want to feed your kids. The money is there. Go get it.
Man, somebody go get their grandmama, man. Somebody go get their grandmama, man. For real. And go tell your grandma to dye her hair back, man, because she tweaking. She should be in a nursing home. Look at this lady, man. Let me grow. Come on, man. Somebody go get their granny, B. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This lady's misled. She just said out her mouth. She said it costs about $8 billion to feed everybody on SNAP. And we only got $6 billion stored for an emergency. Now, why would we spend emergency funds to feed people when y'all could just sign the fucking bill and have the money available? Does that sound like something that we should do? Because technically, this ain't no emergency. Because the funds are there. They're just not agreeing to release its funds. Does that make sense? It's like you and your girlfriend get into it. And y'all like, man, I ain't paying the rent. Landlord said rent due. I ain't paying the rent, man. Man, we finna get evicted. Well, we a month behind. I ain't paying the rent, man. I don't want to pay it. Well, until you agree to pay it, we can't pay it. Okay. Well, take out your emergency fund. Well, that's for emergencies. And this is an emergency, but you could just agree to pay the rent, and the rent will get paid. It's that simple. We have the money for the rent. You just don't want to give it to them out of principle. Man, this is crazy. Look at this lady. Blue hair, do y'all see the problem? Do you see the problem? Let's just continue. Let's go.
I want to say, for politics, is that it's the Democrats that don't want to feed your kids. The money is there. Go get it.
But Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins says her department does not have that kind of money. Senate Chaplain Barry Black is now calling for divine intervention to end the shutdown. This is what he said during the Senate's opening prayer on Tuesday.
Lord, use our legislators to help end this government shutdown. May our senators seek to become a voice for those who are suffering during these challenging times.
Now, earlier this week, Black said that lawmakers should know that there are no gold medals for the longest government shutdown. They're on target to break that record this time next week. Guys?
Chad, when you hear the Democrats say the money is there for the SNAP program, It is there in a contingency form. There are
Right.
millions of dollars in that, but it can only be used, right, for natural disasters. If they used it for a shutdown caused by the Democrats, when all they have to
Right.
do is go and vote to make it all open up again, that would be illegal.
Well, that's certainly what the Democrats are saying, and that's why you've.
Bro, I literally just said that. Now, I ain't even have to know the background that it need to be a national disaster. I didn't even need to know that because it's irrelevant, right? Because you're telling me that I should use my emergency funds in case of a real emergency that we can't help against for something that you can just vote for and it appear. And now I'm deflated of an emergency fund. So if we do get hit with a hurricane or any type of national disaster, like she said, we just SOL. Where the fit? Well, you take all this tax money. Where is it at? Well, we already gave it to you in EBT. It's gonna take us a minute to get it back. Unfortunately, the system's still locked down. You see, their solution is to get more in debt, right? In order and instead, or just sign it, go along, and come back to the table. Let people get paid for their little month, and then shut it back down if you need to. But don't hold them for this long. That's because they're getting paid. That's because they're getting money. And then while the regular people, and this is why I tell you guys, don't rely on your government because your government's going to screw you. Actually, don't rely on the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party will screw you. They're literally saying that Trump is doing exactly what Schumer is doing. Chuck Schumer is doing. That's exactly what he's doing. He's holding the American people hostage. And it's only messing up the Democrats, mostly. You know what I'm saying? It's really messing up a lot of the people that vote Democrat, and this is why they're turning their back on him. Because look, we're giving you solutions. What you could have did, we're gonna do that in the next video because I got another video explaining this whole concept. Because I can break this down very, very smooth for you guys if you don't understand. But what we're not gonna do is sit here and spill out troubling words for something that you caused and you can solve. And everyone's been asking you to solve. But you don't want to do it because you want leverage. But it's affecting the same people that voted for you. But you're going to tell them that the Republicans are at fault as if they're dumb too. Like you think we're dumb. It's a slippery world we live in, man. For real.
20 some odd Democratic governors and attorneys general from various states sued the administration, saying just free up this money. This is where Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, says, look, we approved SNAP benefits if you would, approve the, CR, the continuing resolution to fund the government. Also, the agriculture bill, which deals with those benefits. So, yes, and that's why there's this clash. I understand what Rosa DeLauro is talking about there and the anger on the Democratic side. But Brooke Rollins said on our air yesterday that they simply do not have that money.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
Simply don't got it. First off, if they say it's an emergency fund, it's an emergency. Now, I'm not saying that people not eating is not an emergency. It's just the fact that the money is accessible, but they don't want it to be accessed. They don't want it to be accessed by the people because they're trying to hold it hostage. So basically what the Democratic Party is doing, because they're voting against holding the government, right? Because you can't blame the Republicans when the Republicans said open the government. You're saying no. We want our demands or the people don't eat, G. Think about it. We want our money. We want what we want. And if we don't get it, 43 million people ain't eating, G. That's exactly what they did. Think about it. Now, this is who y'all voted for now. This is who y'all voted for. But y'all gonna say it's Donald Trump's fault. He's doing a tour through Asia. My man's had that tour booked for months. He has to do that. He just met with the president of South Korea, Taiwan, China. Come on, bro. He had to do that tour. That was required. Regardless of what y'all arguing about, he's still making boss moves. Solo dolo. You hear me? Doing boss shit. Making trade deals. While the Senate is just arguing over nothing. See, that's what I like about Trump. He gonna keep moving. He gonna keep moving around. He ain't gonna postpone nothing. He gonna keep moving. I like that, man. But look, at the end of the day, Democrats, y'all gotta do right by these people, man. It's their money. They're gonna go starving it. They ain't gonna be able to feed their people. I know a lot of people on EBT. They're not gonna be able to feed their people because y'all just can't. Y'all want to have a sissy fit, and it's the reason why you shouldn't let the Senate get paid either, since they want to play games. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you like to comment, like the video for YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Peace.